After Season 3's shocking finale last year, we're not so sure of the fate of the Duttons if they'll live to see another day. We've seen numerous reports on who's to return this Season 4, which we'll get to see this November, but this season's premiere is unlike the previous releases. For today's video, we'll share with you what we found out about Yellowstone Season 4 that makes it so different from the previous seasons. What makes Season 4's premiere different? Unlike the first 3 seasons, the upcoming premiere of Yellowstone Season 4 will take off right where Season 3's finale left us. And that's not all. It'll air with back-to-back episodes which we're sure will answer most of our questions. If you think that's all there is to it, think again. After the second episode concludes, viewers will also get to see a sneak peek of some of the show creator Taylor Sheridan's 2 highly anticipated projects. From what we've heard, we'll get to know more about the Mayor of Kingston and 1883, the prequel series to Yellowstone. The show's trailer dropped last September 2nd, 2021, and based on a few scenes, we have some ideas on what will take place in Season 4, and we've also updated thanks to their Instagram account. In the trailer, we saw a snippet, John Dutton getting shot while Beth got caught up in an explosion in her office. We can also hear a narration from Garrett Randall, Jamie Dutton's biological father, saying, "Fear, moral, those are words men invent to scare and shame." If you all remember, one of the central themes in the show involves the battle for the ownership of the ranch, and many men have tried to reclaim said ranch. To this, Jamie questions his morals and asks, what about right or wrong? Garrett's answer to this question had fans believing that Jamie may be forced to kill his adoptive father, since Garrett replied, "There is no such thing." Despite this ominous proclamation, fans of the show hope that he will still choose his adoptive father in the end. Fan speculations on what will take place in Season 4. Because of the trailer's release, a lot of fans have been sharing their theories on what will happen to the Yellowstone characters from here on out. Starting with Rip Wheeler. Rip Wheeler, portrayed by Cole Haas, the loyal right-hand man of John Dutton and Beth Dutton's love interest. Eagle-eyed fans noticed in the trailer that a certain ranch hand will face the wrath of Rip Wheeler, since it could be seen that one of the ranch hands is seen getting punched during an attack. Fans have been commenting on the show's Instagram account that Lloyd, played by Forey J. Smith, may be the one on the receiving end of Rip's rage. An Instagram user who watched the video commented, "I saw this too, and remember Rip told Lloyd he didn't want Jimmy killed doing rodeo. Maybe that's why." To which another replied, "Whoever thought they could put hands on Lloyd, we're gonna have problems." Aside from the Duttons, another individual whose life is hanging by a thread is Jimmy Herdstrom, portrayed by Jeffrey White, who got thrown off a horse. His character is a well-known rodeo lover who already got into an accident because of his love for the activity. Others have warned him not to get back on the horse, but to no avail, and now we're not sure if he's alive following the event from last season. Fans believe that Rip may be taking out his anger and frustration to Lloyd following Jimmy's accident. We all know how Lloyd and Jimmy have a strong connection in the series, wherein the two are akin to father and son, so fans are curious to know what kind of trouble Lloyd got into for getting punched like that. And of course, other fans pointed out that it was not Rip Wheeler who delivered the punch, but Jamie Dutton, while another fan pointed out that it was Walker instead. Obviously, we can't confirm anyone at this point, so we might just have to wait for the series premiere. To this, Smith has expressed his thanks for the continued support of the show, saying, "As always, thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to sharing more YSS4 social assets with you soon." Aside from this, fans are concerned and a bit convinced that the loyal right-hand man will say goodbye after they noticed a clue from the trailer. In the last few seconds of the trailer, it can be seen that a lone cowboy hat sits on the ground after the words, "Everybody pays," to which fans are already assuming that said cowboy hat belongs to none other than Rip Wheeler. The post has been flooded with anxious comments surrounding the fate of Rip, wherein one user stated, "Please tell me that's not Rip's hat," while another one read, "That black cowboy hat better not be Rip's." It's been the talk among media forums that Rip may get killed off in Season 4, seeing how he murdered 2 of Rourke's hired men. After the deed, he returned home and told Beth, to which he also admitted that he killed too many to count. With this in line, this may trigger a war that also foretold his death. Will Jamie Dutton kill Garrett Randall? One of the shocking revelations we've discovered last season is Jamie's origins and that he's not a full-blooded Dutton. In fact, not a Dutton at all. What's more, he also discovered the identity of his biological father, who's behind bars. Several people have aired out their question on who Jamie will display his loyalty to, John Dutton or Garrett Randall. With a series of attacks that happened to his family, a lot of fans have been saying that he's the one who orchestrated these attacks, while some are jumping to his defense saying how he doesn't have it in him to kill his adoptive family. Fans are already formulating their own theories regarding the relationship between Jamie and Randall, which they left on the series' Facebook page. I think the man who is Jamie's father is actually John Dutton's brother, so Jamie is technically John's nephew and not an adopted son, one fan left in the comment section. Back a few episodes ago, John was talking to his father who was dying, and his dad says, "I wanted to leave something for you and your brother." We have yet to see John's brother. But another person pointed out that Jamie's surname in his birth certificate is Randall, so that theory is null, but could still be possible if Garrett changed his name. No. I hope we get to see Wes Bentley go bad because he's so good at playing the villain, but I do think he'll wind up saving the ranch after the shock and anger wears off. Another fan commented, "I think he's gonna wind up killing his bio dad in the end because deep down, he's a Dutton and he always wanted John's approval." Actors Jen Landon, Denham Richards, and Ian Boehm drop hints on what's to happen in season 4. As if the trailer isn't enough to hype us all, actress Jen Landon, who plays the sharp-witted Teeter, teases on what's in store for us fans. During the Labor Day weekend marathon, the actress expressed her excitement about what's to come in the show, as well as her experience as one of the new cast members, saying it was an adrenaline experience. When I read episode 1 of season 4, it felt like someone threw me on a train that just kept getting faster, the actress told Paramount at the start of the interview. It was an adrenaline experience. Aside from Landon, co-actor Denham Richards, who plays Colby, also echoes her sentiments and stressed the things that will be about to take place in the show. I think that there's a lot of really exciting things this year. There are a lot of things that you really wouldn't expect. Ian Boehm, who plays Ryan, agreed and also dropped a subtle hint saying, "What I can tell you, whatever you think you know, is gonna change. Be prepared for that." Mayor of Kingston, what's the series about? A week after Yellowstone Season 4's premiere, we'll get to see the debut of Taylor Sheridan's newest TV series, Mayor of Kingston. The show's a crime thriller that takes place in a small Michigan town that thrives on the incarceration business that revolves around the McCluskey family. Attached in the lead role as Mike McCluskey is the Avengers star Jeremy Renner. Mayor of Kingston will premiere on November 14th on Paramount. The synopsis for the series reads, Mayor of Kingston follows the McCluskey family, power brokers in Kingstown, Michigan, where the business of incarceration is the only thriving industry, tackling themes of systematic racism, corruption, and inequality. The series provides a stark look at their attempt to bring order and justice to a town that has neither. 1883, a prequel to Yellowstone. In light of Yellowstone Season 4 is nearing release, some fans are already looking forward to the show's prequel, which will deal with the Dutton family circa 19th century. So we'll be seeing an entirely new set of characters, but are connected with the Duttons we've come to love in recent years. From what we've heard, the story will center on the Duttons' journey as they set out westward across the Great Plains to create the Montana home we know today. The official synopsis of this series read as follows. 1883 follows the Dutton family as they embark on a journey west through the Great Plains toward the last bastion of untamed America. It's a stark retelling of Western expansion and an intense study of one family fleeing poverty to seek a better future in America's promised land, Montana. And with that, we're wrapping up today's episode on why the Yellowstone Season 4 premiere date is special. Keep you posted on other news related to the series, but for now, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching today's episode, and we'll see you at the next one.